right now. And you have 60 seconds.
I believe the relationship with the surrounding municipalities is the largest issue right now. The inability for our surrounding area to work together for the greater good of the area, really. I mean, we all have our own areas of interest, but we also have common interests, such as the pool and such, housing. There's so many areas that if we could just work together, we could accomplish so much. So I believe that if we could get perhaps the egos and the personal agendas out of the way and just work together towards a common good, would better all of us. Thank you.
I think the most important issue facing McDougall going forward over the next 4 years is handling the development that's coming our way. Over the last couple of years, our building official reports in 2021, he doubled his permit fees from the year before, and already in 2022, it looks like they're going to double again. They're coming. Our creation of lots has been phenomenal in terms of new lots that have been developed and ready to be built on. So what we need to do moving forward, right now we have our official plan under review. There's still time for public input into that. Look at Mr. Monahan from Lower Lake Association. I know he's very, very aware of that and making contributions to it. Make sure you make your thoughts known to our official plan, to our comprehensive zoning bylaw. With these in place, we can handle this development in a very manageable way, keep McDougall the way it is, but still give us the growth that we need.
Most important issue. That is a tough question. There's a few. I've been knocking on doors. I already said that for a long time now. I can tell you that no household has the same issue as the next. Every issue matters to somebody, and it's council's obligation to keep all of those issues and priorities moving forward in a coordinated way. I've heard concerns about speeding on our roads and traffic safety, lot severances and impact on lake health, road improvements, more recreational opportunities, encouraging businesses to McDougall, transparency and the need for more communication. There are also 3 regional issues we touched on tonight that are going to require a huge amount of effort on our part and advocacy. Council needs to find a seat at the table for conversations about growth and collaboration to see real progress for this area. They need to continue to move the pool project forward. And finally, our council will need to strengthen our fight to keep the K-6 school open in McDougall and advocate strongly with our municipalities in the area, to the school board and the ministry about the school.
I think being a McDougall councillor, and hopefully one again, I've been given a very great opportunity, which is that McDougall has for a very long time had a very strong foundation, long before I was ever at the table. A lot of smaller issues aren't issues because people care about their jobs, they care about their community, and it shows in a lot of the things that we see and have in the area. Some of our biggest issues moving forward, ensuring that the pool goes ahead. There's a lot of talk and worry there, but just McDougall's continuing to step up and be a leader in that area. I believe continuing to keep our schools as a top priority and continuing to fight for that is something we need to do. And then also working together with our municipal partners and trying to build stronger relationships with them. I think McDougall should, and it has, and we should continue to be a leader in that area.
The most important issue I can see is the lack of community cooperation amongst municipalities and community members. Not members, but partners, sorry. We need affordable housing, we need the pool, and we need to work on getting labor shortages addressed within the community so that we can grow as a vibrant community as a whole.
So most important issues McDougall. We have to continue the development of the properties. The pool it's obviously not there. And we also have a lot of calls myself about the short-term rental problem. We've got to keep working on it. It is a long, drawn-out process, but we are working through it.
I feel that some of the most important issues that we're dealing with in McDougall are ensuring the municipality is competitive in recruiting staff to replace the outgoing staff, hiring the best qualified employees and keeping them, ensuring there is an adequate succession plan in place for retiring employees. Thank you.
Once again, there are several issues that one can look at. Cost of living, housing, affordability and well-being of residents, healthcare, and attracting professional talent. The other thing that I think is an important issue is trying to seek funding as an individual municipality from the provincial government, for matter of fact. Well, I know we have applied for funding to rehabilitate some bridges, and we were turned down. So we as a municipality really have to stay on the government's heels, and we really have to push to get them to provide more funding. It's nothing for them to go down and spend $300 million on a highway down in Toronto that isn't really needed. You know, I think some of that money should start filtering our way. Thank you.
One of the important challenges I feel that the municipality is facing is the rising cost of equipment, maintenance, and operating costs while trying to keep taxes low. As possible to ensure the current level of service, I also feel the potential loss of the elementary schools in the municipality are going to sway families to not want to move here and move where the schools are closer to their homes. Thank you.
Okay, just want to say thank you to all the candidates for sharing their views and ideas. So right now, each of you are going to be able to provide us with your closing statement. You'll have 90 seconds for that, and I think we're going to start with Mr. Mike Barr.